So today we're looking at Matthaus. He is the new great of the game, and to be honest, he's actually a lot cheaper than I thought he'd be. He's now currently coming in at a whopping 2.8. When I managed to get him, he was coming in at 6 mil. He's a 4-star, 5-star with the chance of becoming a 96 with a 99 rated stat, as you probably can't see. He can play centre mid, CDM and centre back. The stats are incredible. He has got power shot, pinged pass, intercept and relentless. So a decent playstyle pluses, nothing too crazy. Like the intercept's nice for the defensive, a little bit of power shot just in case. The ping pass is alright, and relentless, it'll be okay. Like, we'll be fine with that. Now obviously they do get the 2 upgrades, and the second one in the 4 goals would be an extra playstyle plus if he's got 3, but because he's got 4, I can imagine they give him a 99 stat. Now I can imagine with this sort of card they'll probably either go for the dribbling or defending. Physicality's kind of their potential, but I reckon they go for dribbling, defending for him. We've already got crazy amounts of pace. Obviously, we've gone for the finisher with him just because, why not? At this point, you might as well. It'll end up giving him, if I can find it somewhere, where is it? It's at the bottom now. Mostly explosive, 98 shooting, 96 dribbling. Turns him into a 96 overall centre mid. And most definitely with the upgrade, we'll kind of rethink and rejog. But there's not really anything else I need more of. He's already got pretty much maxed out defending. Passing's as good as you're going to get it. Pace is fantastic. And physicality, it's mainly the strength and a bit of jumping, but being 5'9", I don't really need the jumping, and the strength, it'd be a nice bonus, but I'll take the agility balance over that any day. So let's jump into the card. Series worth the 2.7. The weight seems to be okay, but I don't know if it's just going to be promos after the first couple of hours. So let's have a look at Matthaus and see what we can do. Now, we've already given him one game, and most definitely, he exceeded expectations. He's as good as you kind of imagine him to be. And to be fair, when it comes to kind of pushing the ball up, being the defensive hold, and then obviously being the attacking hold as well, he can do it all. He genuinely is that good. You never know. You've got to go for the hope. Sometimes the power shot works from there. More than likely, you just get a corner. So I'm not necessarily needing him to be a massive attacker in all this. Like, I'm more than happy for him to just be that kind of, not even a DM, but just a solid centre mid. Kind of getting the pass going, making sure he's pushing the ball forward. We could then play more of a cam going forward, which would be absolutely fine in itself as well. Look for the Ronaldinho finesse. So I do think he's got a vital role in that midfield, especially, I think, I had Rice and Putellas before him. So I've got a very heavy box-to-box slash DM kind of pairing, and Rice was phenomenal as well. So that's always a big shoes to fill, and I think Matthaus has got it. I can see Germany getting the 2 goals, especially probably even in the round of 16, to be honest. We'll find out tomorrow, as obviously none of it counts from previously. These are the campaign launches from today, from today, in fact, yeah. So we can get around him easily. Little roulette. Go for the big hit, you never know. Shooting wise is always okay. Like, I mean, yeah, he's gonna expect him to leave sooner rather than later. I think as well the pace on him is always fantastic. He's kind of that first centre mid that like has crazy stats due to his high rating. Great ball across. Oh, I wasn't trying to go on the inside, to be honest with you, but the pace of him is brilliant. It's a great acceleration into then a really nice hold in kind of just the general kind of pace. I don't want to say pace again, but it's a general kind of speed that he moves at is very, very good for a carrying centre mid DM sort of card. He can just blitz it on, get through to that space, and then he offers that pinged pass, which is going to be great for your strikers to really, nearly, to be able to kind of get away from them defenders. And then he pings one in, especially with the ball control that we've got nowadays. It's light work, to be honest. I'd say the only thing he doesn't really have on his side is height. That's probably the only... it's probably the only thing in comparison to like a Vieira or a Hullet is pure strength size. He's got everything else. He's that kind of... I always like him as like that Conte sort of centre mid. Centre defensive mid, centre mid, where he's rapid. He gets in everybody's business. He's still got a good amount of strength. Like, it's not like he's completely weak, but That's got to be... Oh, fall over. It's not like he's absolutely towering over everybody. So it is a big comparison in between the kind of Hullet Vieira gang versus the Matthaus. Matthaus has the stats. Hullet and Vieira most definitely have the height side of stuff. Oh, lovely turn. It's just with ease, isn't it? Oh, and he gets the pass off as well. I thought I might have messed that one up. Look for him on the back foot here. Can we get that power shot across? From a midfielder point of view, a power shot is... Oh, that's poor. That's very, very poor. Luckily recovered there, to be honest. But I do think when it comes to a midfielder with a power shot, it's not as effective unless like you are going super duper close. Good tackle. Sees it out nicely as well. He's just going to be able to run. There's the ball into Ronaldinho. It's perfect weighted. And I've screwed it up again. Honestly, what is going on? First match, I don't think I could do anything without scoring. Let alone now, I'm attacking after attacking and just losing at that final hurdle. Oh, lovely bit of play into Nunez. Lovely stuff. We're getting back on track. Good. Can we? Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Draws out the foul. Gets the yellow card. I thought I might have managed to take one step too much there, but in the end, didn't do too bad. Can we find a cross goal, though? Shooting-wise, it seems to be hit and miss. Like, I'm expecting him to at least hit the target there. Lovely bit of play. Don't know what that sort of head was from Virgil, but we'll take it. We got a little bit of a long ball onto him. His passing's going to be exquisite, as always. That's the Matthaus way, to be honest. So going into the overall for him then. I think he's very good. Regardless of kind of a price drop, if you look... Geez, 2.2. These must be either really packable or people are just not in demand for Matthaus. So when you kind of look at the comparisons you've got Vieira, you've got Hullet, you could throw in Zidane even though he is very much more of a cam if anything. And then I think you've got Xavi, you've got Xabi Alonso as a DM, you're looking maybe at a Rijkaard as well. I think Marquisio is in the lovely... Heroes, the Greats of the Game's Heroes, and I think that's it. Rui Costa, definitely more of a cam, if anything. 51 defended. I'd be discouraged if anybody was going to be playing him box to box. So if we were kind of looking at the kind of most expensive, granted there will be some that might be extinct. You got 13.5, 8, 4 mil, even Zico there as well, 2.8, forgot about him. So then you look at Matthaus, he's kind of around the Bellingham range, which to be fair is very similar. Bellingham at 6'1" though, and I do think with Matthaus, that is the big factor for him. There's very little other factors other than the height. Everything else is absolutely quality. Every stat is beautiful. He's very balanced. He's high rated. You've obviously got some of the path to glories as well that more than likely will see some increase once they get up in there, especially some of the path to glories. If Netherlands manage to go a bit further on, then that's going to be a big card going into a 97 with a quadruple play style plus. But it will be interesting to see what happens to these cards when and if they upgrade as well. It's not as if this is it for them. He's got a chance at 96, which I think is a very good chance how Germany have played. And then obviously he's got one more to get a 99 stat, which again is not going to be as kind of rewarding as an extra playstyle plus, but depending on where they give it him, that's going to be very nice in itself as well. Now, whether these are going to be an upgrade pack, something that's going to really give you some kind of fodder to be able to get any of these, that's going to be the big telltale sign of where these actually are priced at. Because at the minute, you obviously have got the extraordinary, the extinct Ronaldinho R9, 10.5 for Cruyff, 13 for Hullet. It's only kind of these ones that you're going to either be able to either buy with coins, you're going to be able to actually even have a look at. Maybe you can actually pack one of them. So it is going to be an interesting one to see where they go with this. Because if it is 2 weeks and they don't add anything else, it's gonna get boring pretty quickly getting the exact same icons every time, especially if they are only available in promos as well, or promo packs. But that being said, I think he's fantastic. He's got a great acceleration going forward. The pace on him is brilliant. Physicality wasn't too much of an issue. Maybe headers, yes, he's not necessarily going to win everything, but he definitely puts in a very good defensive shift as well. Shooting, It might have been a bad day at the office, but still manage. He will definitely manage to do it. Passing's brilliant. Dribbling on the ball is fantastic. It's kind of the extra bonus that he has being smaller than your 6'4" CDM is the fact that he obviously can turn on an absolute pivot. So I would say he's going to be worth it. He's got a very high chance to do very well. I think Germany in the quarters would potentially have Spain. So that's going to be a big sign of where he does go. So hopefully they get as many goals as they can in this next round. We'll see how he goes, and if it's worth doing an upgrade, we might do an upgrade as well. So let me know down below what you think.